This is the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast, daily intelligence for serious e-commerce portfolio builders across Amazon, TikTok Shop, Shopify, Walmart, and every channel that moves the needle. Neil Twa and his Voltage team all day, every day since 2012. Let's get into it.
Quick question before we get into it. If Amazon Prime Day kicks off June 23rd and you still haven't submitted a single deal, what exactly are you waiting for? A personal invitation. Spoiler, the window is closing and your competitors already know it. It's Saturday, June 13th. Welcome back, folks. On behalf of myself and the whole team at Voltage, we are genuinely glad you're here for episode 296 of the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast. Now, lock it in. Here's the reality. Prime Day is not a spectator sport. It is one of the highest traffic, highest intent buying windows of the entire year, and Amazon is still accepting seller deals right now. That means you still have a shot, but only if you move today. If you submit a deal without checking your unit economics first, you could run 1,000 units at a discount and come out behind. I've seen it happen. Operator celebrates a record sales day, then the accounting lands and the celebration stops fast. The deal submission process is straightforward. You pick a product, you set a discount level that meets Amazon's eligibility requirements. You make sure your inventory can handle the volume. I was talking with a member in our community a few months back. She had a brand doing around $30,000 a month. Solid product, good reviews, real demand. Prime Day came up, and she asked me whether she should bother submitting deals. Her exact words were, "I'm not a big seller. Does it even matter for someone like me?" I told her the same thing I'll tell you right now. Size is not the filter. Preparation is. She went through her catalog, picked 2 SKUs with the strongest review velocity and the healthiest margin, confirmed she had enough inventory to handle a spike without going out of stock, and submitted both deals. She did not discount to the bone. She found the minimum discount level that cleared Amazon's eligibility threshold and stopped there. Prime Day hit. One deal got featured. One didn't make the cut. The one that ran moved more units in 36 hours than she typically moves in 2 weeks. Her BSR jumped. Her organic rank on a secondary keyword she had been trying to crack for months finally moved. Here's the part that mattered most. She stayed in stock. She had planned for the volume. So when the traffic wave hit, the listing absorbed it, the sales kept converting, and the algorithm rewarded her with continued visibility after the event ended. She didn't run a complicated ad strategy. She didn't have a massive budget. She did the boring work of checking her numbers, protecting her margin, and making sure her inventory was ready. That's it. The operators who come out of Prime Day stronger are almost always the ones who treated it like an operations problem, not a marketing problem.
Are you AI ready in your business? AI only multiplies the foundation you've already built. Don't 10x garbage into your business. 10x your profit. Score your gaps in 60 seconds. Find out how ready you are. Visit voltagedm.com/AI quiz and take the free readiness quiz. And now, back to the podcast.
3 moves. Do these before Prime Day on June 23rd. Move 1. Check your deal eligibility right now. Log into Seller Central, go to Advertising, find Deals, and see what Amazon is showing you as eligible. If you have products that qualify, you have a live opportunity sitting there waiting. I know, nobody wants to spend a Saturday in Seller Central. Do it anyway. The window is closing. Move 2. Run your unit economics before you submit anything. This one's boring. It's also where the money is. What is your cost of goods? What is your FBA fee on that unit? What does your net profit look like at the discounted price? If the math doesn't hold at the discount level required, don't submit the deal. A high-volume losing trade is still a losing trade. I've watched operators celebrate Prime Day revenue and then quietly absorb the margin damage for 2 months afterward. Don't be that operator. Move 3. Audit your inventory position today. Not the day before Prime Day. Today. If you're sourcing domestically, you may still have time to move units. If you're relying on overseas supply, what you have on hand right now is what you're working with. Build your deal submission around inventory you can actually fulfill. Going out of stock during Prime Day is worse than not participating. The algorithm sees the stock out at peak demand, and it will cost you organic rank that takes weeks to recover. 3 moves: eligibility check, unit economics, inventory audit. Do all 3 before you submit a single deal. Sellers at every level can execute this today. Prime Day is 10 days out. If you're sitting on eligible products and you haven't moved yet, this is the episode that should change that. Not because I said so, because the math is right there waiting for you in Seller Central. Here's what I've watched over 13 years of building and advising brands on Amazon. The operators who consistently win the big traffic events are not smarter than everyone else. They're more systematic. They have a process for evaluating opportunities, protecting margin, and executing without panicking. That's not a talent. That's a discipline, and it's learnable. If you want to build that discipline with a room full of operators who are already doing it, that's exactly what the Voltage Business Builders membership is built for. One goal: $100,000 in net new profit with operator-led guidance and a community of builders doing the same work alongside you. Not a course, not a coaching call every 6 months, a real operating environment with people who have skin in the game. You can find out more and see if it's the right fit at voltagedm.com/membership. Prime Day is the kind of event that separates the operators who have a system from the ones who are still building one. You want to be on the right side of that line. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us here on the High Voltage Business Builders podcast. Get those deals submitted, protect your margin, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. That's a wrap on today's episode. If you're trying to figure out where AI actually fits in your business and where to invest before bolting it on top, head over to voltagedm.com/AI quiz. 5 questions, 60 seconds, a personalized AI readiness score, and an instant foundation gap report. Built for operators, not AI tourists. We'll be back tomorrow with another edge. Until then, stay high voltage.